Welcome everyone to OPEN-TEC. Have you ever heard about Techsauce? Techsauce hosts a huge annual event called Techsauce Global Summit. Last year, it brought over 15,000 attendees from over 50 countries around the world. And today, we got an honor from a special lady, the key person who drives Techsauce engine. She will talk with us about the secret of how she runs Techsauce to be different from others. Now, let's join us to welcome the CEO and co-founder of Techsauce Media คุณ Oranuch Lerdsuwankij คุณ Mimee ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะคุณมิหมี
สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you so much for joining OPEN-TEC. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Would you like to start with your background and how you built Techsauce?
Actually, my background is telecom engineer who graduated from Kim Mongkut Institute of Technology. The short name is KMITL, and also took the master degree in information technology management. After that, I worked with big mobile operators and also the system integrator almost 12 years. And I have realized that my passion, I'm really passionate in education industry and would like to find out the way how can we improve the existing education system for the entrepreneur, actually for the technology entrepreneur, because I believe that to drive the digital economy for Thailand, one of the key stakeholders is tech startup. And I see that to build the ecosystem, we should start from the education side first, because education is the fundamental for every society. So this is the reason that why we set up Techsauce as an educational hub for tech startup company in Thailand. And we have two things, online media, and another part is the offline event that during that time we used another name, started up to invite all the startup and VC during 2011. That's only like 100 companies, 100 people who attended event. And right now it's going up rapidly to be like 15,000.
Okay. So you have the strong technology background, and I think this should help you a lot in running Techsauce, right?
Yes, its engineering background can help me to think logically. So when we want to solve some of the problem, so we can think logically. But another side, I also need to improve my I call it like a design thinking methodology, how to understand the people, how to empathize.
Okay. Kun Mimee, could you please share the Techsauce value proposition and what you have done to your tech community?
Techsauce would like to make like a positive change by providing the space for everyone in Southeast Asia to share and create insightful information to transform society with technology that I mentioned before. But when we're talking about the society that we are on focusing, they are the tech entrepreneur and also the corporate who want to transform their business by using the technology. So the Techsauce position, I call itself as an educational hub for tech and innovation. So to provide the knowledge for every sector. So it is a place for people as well to learn and share, develop skill and prepare for the future change. So if you check about our service, we have an online media site to train the people how to utilize the technique that can be implemented into their business strategy. Another part is offline event to connect the local tech ecosystem with the global player. The offline event, as I mentioned, that called Techsauce Global Summit. So you come to Techsauce, you will meet a lot of the venture capital, corporate venture capital, and also the ecosystem builder across the world who participate in this event. And the last one is, I call it like a school. It's an accelerator program to support the startup, starting from the training part, business matching, and also provide a testing environment. We call it like a proof of concept, the POC, to help the startup, give an opportunity for the startup to work with the corporate or maybe the government side. So these are three main things that we provide the service for our communities.
Okay, so you have the media, online, offline event, and also accelerator, right?
Exactly.
And next, how do you see the startup landscape after COVID-19?
This is really biggest challenge for Thai startup at this moment, because we have seen that COVID-19 pandemic has been shaking startup ecosystem across the globe, not just only in Thailand. Startup are seriously struggling hard with this situation. Techsauce survey with the startup in our database, and we discover like 60% of the startup have less than 6 months of cash runway to survive. It is very sad news. The most impact industry by COVID-19 is we have to know that the travel industry, hospitality service, MICE, even a restaurant. So I don't know that the travel can recover maybe in the next, maybe not next year, maybe next 2 years. So the challenge part is how long they can survive, and might need to utilize the existing resort and turn it to be another kind of the business model instead of keep the existing business model that they have. But okay, for this is the companies that are facing the problem, but the another side, they are still have the another opportunities like healthcare, medical, education industry, even like e-commerce, infrastructure, for example, who provide like a logistic part, who provide like a fulfillment service. And another company like a digital transformation service provider who develop like a digital signature, who trying to help the corporate to reduce, for example, like a paperless solution.
Yes.
So they have a lot of the opportunities. And medical service, I believe that there is a big opportunity in Thailand, because I have checked the statistics from CEO World website. They mentioned that Thailand ranked number 6 among countries with best healthcare. So next 2 or 3 years, in the near future, Thailand can be the hub of the medical service.
Okay, that's interesting statistic, nah? I think that many companies have lots of impact. So do you have any suggestions of how to turn COVID-19 crisis into opportunity?
Let me share my experience. I also like facing the biggest challenge at well during the COVID-19, because we cannot organize the physical event.
Yes.
So this year we have to turn from the physical event to be the virtual event. But the first thing that we have to do, and the other would like to recommend the other company to do that too, is we should prioritize what is the most important thing that we have to do during the crisis. And number one that I would like to recommend is we need to health check and monitor our cash runway first.
Oh, that's important.
This is very important, and monitor cash in and cash out, and how much of your fixed cost and the fixed asset that you have. And we need to spend money wisely and find out the effective way to cut back our expense. This is the first thing. And the second thing, is related to how to find out the revenue stream, the new revenue stream. So we should observe and understand the customer behavior change. Some behavior will be changed, but some are not. I don't want to say that everything will turn to be a new normal, just only some part of them. So we need to understand and analyze it to find out what is the opportunity inside that. And number 3, you might have 2 or 3 business model in your portfolio company. For example, like myself, I have a revenue stream from media site, revenue stream from the event, and the event we will break down into like sponsorship, ticketing, and another one is a video on demand service. We have an educational portal that we utilize the existing video. It's called like a video on demand service. And the 4th one is accelerator program. So we need to balance and manage the existing portfolio between I call it like export and explore. Export like it's like an existing business model that we have. So we need to like set short-term financial performance goal. How much that we should in terms of that, we have to like cross-check the runway to support this business model, and how much that we need to find out the money to cover that business model. Maybe you can improving the business model, or maybe think about how to develop the new value proposition for the existing portfolio. But on the vice and in another part, for long-term solution, I call it like to explore the new business model. We need to find out the business opportunity, to find out the new growth engine for your company. We can call it like a new S-curve for your company. So after we realize this is an existing business model, this is a new business model that we want to go, so we can analyze and optimize the existing resource in terms of human, in terms of the capital. And the last one, during that time, the people is also the human resource in your team is still the important resource that you have. You should upskill and reskill the team. For example, my team for the online media part actually is not impacted by the COVID-19, but for the event part, in terms of the physical event, as I mentioned, is 100% impacted by the COVID-19. So I have to reskill the team and turn it to be digital. So currently they are strong to organize the event by using digital.
That's good.
So upskill and reskill is very important. So after after this pandemic, I believe that they do not just only have the to organize the event offline, but they can also help me to spin off another business by using a digital as well.
Okay, so it will become the hybrid model, right?
It
in
will
the
be
future.
It can be the hybrid model. I don't know that how long that we can host the event as a hybrid solution, but yeah, frankly speaking, the event, the value proposition of the event is not just only the conference side, but meet face to face, have networking with the people. This is the real value, because they can connect with the VC, they can connect with the ecosystem builder in this region. So the hybrid can support just only the online part, and but simulate some of the experience from offline activity. Maybe we can set up like a business matching, like a face to face. But if VC want to invest in the startup, I believe that they want to meet that startup in person instead of just only that.
Yes.
That's only like meet online. So I hope that the COVID-19 pandemic, hopefully we can come back again in maybe next year, or maybe Q3 or Q4 of next year. Hybrid should be like just like a short-term solution.